Okay, this video is on planting the cucumbers. Now, if you see this netting that I put up, Luke and I put up, it's netting that I could buy. On my other cucumbers, I have these wire fences, but this one, we bought this nice netting that, well, it's only going to last one season, but the cucumbers will pick up on that, and they'll grow right up to the top. Now, these cucumbers here, that's on this netting, is it's called Dragon. What was that, dragon?
Green dragon.
Green dragon. And what they'll be about maybe a foot to 12 or 14 inches long, and that's a slicing cucumber. They're kind of crazy, but when they grow on this netting like this, they'll hang down off of that. So that's what they'll like. And then if you see in the background there's another row that's a regular slicing cucumber. What was the brand of that?
That's Saladmore.
Saladmore. And that variety is Saladmore, and that's another slicing cucumber, but it's only about maybe 6 to 8 inches long. And if you see real close here, this is our drip tape. And that drip tape, what that does is that every foot, this particular tape is spaced at every foot. There's a hole there, and it's got a little nozzle built in. And when you turn this water on, the water comes through, and it drips, only waters that area in about 8 to 10, maybe a foot around. So you're not wasting water in the rest of the bed, and the whole idea is the conservation of the water. So now this bed has been prepared, turned over, and we actually used some leaf mulch that we have. And the leaf mulch, Luke turned into the soil, mixed it in real well, and at the same time he used some garden tone fertilizer. Now that's 100% organic. So you could almost literally plant your plant into that, and it would not hurt the roots. I like to mix it in with the soil anyway. Now, so at any rate, we've used the leaf mulch, that's what it was, about a year and a half old. So we screened that, and then we were able to use that. Then he turned in the garden tone, and in this bed here, it's about 30 feet long. We used what did you say?
A bag and a half of dehydrated manure.
A bag and a half, and those are what, 40-pound bags?
Yes.
So that's a 40-pound bag. So we used about 60 pounds of dehydrated manure, and we worked that into all the soil. Now, and how much garden tone did we use?
5 pounds per bed.
5 pounds. So that got worked in. So now, as we plant these, we've got this dehydrated manure. And show me that dehydrated manure. And you can see it's very dry. It's not gumbo. It's very dry, you see? And that's the real cow crap. So now, we like to use cow manure because the cow manure doesn't have weed seeds in it, not like horse manure or anything else, or chicken manure. Forget about it. Chicken manure, you're going to have so much growth in there because all of the chicken seeds. Oh man, I did that before, and I had a nightmare. So no chicken manure, and the horse manure, that's no good either. It's nice and light, but it doesn't have the value that the cow manure, and it also has a lot of weed seeds. Now the cow, when a cow eats, his food gets digested 3 times. He has 3 stomachs. A cow has 3 stomachs. So it goes from one to the next, and then out the back door. So when the weed seeds do get die, and they're not thrown out into the manure. So now, as you can see, Luke's going to be digging the hole, and he's going to dig that. You can see the depth of that trowel. And he's going to plant, now he puts in about 3/4 of a scoop of that cow manure, and he works it in real good. He'll take his hand in there too, and he'll take his fingers and just really mix it in real well. And then he puts his cucumber in there, and it can go a little deeper than what it is. And he'll pack that in lightly. He's not killing it, but he does want to pack it in a little as he's doing. And on these every foot I'm planting, we're planting on this fence. So we'll plant every other foot on this side, and then every other foot on the other side, alternating them. And then because you have the netting, the vines will grow, and they'll be very profuse, but they'll have plenty of room for the netting. If you can look over on the other side, we're going to be planting them as well, but those are the Saladmore, those are the slicing, and they grow differently. So they'll be growing on the flat, and I'll show you that in a minute.